days after seizing a British-flagged tanker, Iran is claiming that it has arrested 17 Iranian nationals who were acting as spies for the CIA and already sentenced some of them to death. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo was on Fox this morning, and while insisting that Iran has a history of lying, he didn't directly deny the report.
I would take with a significant grain of salt any Iranian assertion about actions that they've taken.
So you don't believe that they have arrested these individuals? If these are Americans, we want to bring them home. We don't want them put to death, obviously.
Well, Ainsley, there are many Americans that have been held, detained inside the Islamic Republic of Iran. It goes far back as Bob Levinson. So there's a long list of Americans that we are working to get home from the Islamic Republic of Iran.
But a short time ago, President Trump tweeted this: "The report of Iran capturing CIA spies is totally false. Zero truth, just more lies and propaganda put out by a religious regime that is badly failing and has no idea what to do. Their economy is dead and will get much worse. Iran is a total mess." I want to bring in NBC's Matt Bradley in Doha, Qatar. Matt, first, what more can you tell us about these alleged arrests? The president saying baloney.
Yeah, well, the Iranian Ministry of Intelligence says that they were extensively trained by the CIA. They were given foreign passports, and most of them were recruited trying to get visas in order to leave the country and go to Europe, or they were at scientific conferences or some kind of conferences abroad. And that's where they were approached by CIA officers who then trained them extensively. Now, as you mentioned, Trump and Pompeo both denied that this was true. So, is it true? Is it not? That might not matter for the Iranians, because this might be aimed more for domestic consumption within Iran than it is for the Americans. Because remember, the Iranians are obsessed with this notion that America is constantly spying on them. This is a major fixture of Iranian television, documentaries, dramas showing Americans insidiously trying to undermine the Islamic Republic. So this might be just proof for the Iranian public that they have cards to play in this escalating fight with the U.S. Stephanie?
For the Iranian public, I want to bring in NBC senior international correspondent, my friend Keir Simmons, right here with me in New York. Keir, Matt is making the argument maybe this is for the Iranian public.
Yeah.
Why does this matter to the American public? Set the stage.
Well, look, I think Matt is absolutely right in relation to the allegations of spying. Look, it's spying. It's secret. You never know. It's smoke and mirrors. Certainly the Iranians quite frequently make these kinds of allegations. It does play well with their domestic audience. For the Americans and for the American public, I think the real question here when it comes to Iran is whether there has been a shift in American policy since President Trump, infamously stepped back from the brink of war and didn't launch an attack on Iran. One senior Senate aide telling me over the weekend that he thinks they are now being more methodical in their approach.
They being the United States?
They being the United States, yeah. Because, look, here's the thing, is that the sanctions are having a real effect in Iran.
They are economically strangled.
They are against a wall. So the strategy for America could easily be just to wait, just to let that work. Of course, the other question, though, and we don't really know the answer, is what's the purpose? What's the objective? Is it Bolton's objective? Is it President Trump's objective, which seems to change quite regularly? So the Iranians are under pressure, but what do we want from them? That's a different question.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.